Hello, dear friends, and welcome once again to the reflection on the gospel of the day, the liturgy of the day. Gist of this gospel coming from the gospel of Matthew chapter 9 from verse 14 to 15, which calls us to reflect on a very common question that the Christians of today ask among themselves. And this question is, fasting, what does it mean for us Christians? In the context of this gospel, the disciples of John the Baptist and the disciples of the Pharisees came to Christ to ask him a question. Why is it that we observe fasting, we fast, but your disciples don't fast? In other words, they were asking, why is it that we observe the law of fasting, while your own disciples do whatever they want? They eat whenever they want. And Jesus, responding to them, didn't give them a new law or a severe law to observe. He told them a simple analogy of what fasting means. He told them, can the invited guests observe fasting while the bridegroom is with them, while they are in the feast? And this means that the disciples of Christ are already in the feast. And what does it mean? Christ himself is that hunger we have while we are fasting. We are fasting because we want the presence of Christ. We are fasting because we want the indwell of the Spirit of Christ in our lives. And when Christ comes into our lives, our fasting becomes feast. So we are fasting because we want Christ. And the disciples already had Christ with them. And that is why we go to the Holy Mass, we celebrate Mass, and we don't say, oh, we are fasting, so we can't receive communion. We receive communion because that is what we are fasting for. We are fasting for Christ. We want Christ in us. So fasting for Christ is that need, that hunger to have him in us. And when we have him, we are in feast. But he said there will be a time when the bridegroom will be taken away from them. And that is when we have that emptiness, that need to fast, to look for Christ. So Christ is with us.